Yo, Gaben. Hi. Today we're gonna try to complete Killer Frequency. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Last time we learned a bunch of new crazy stuff, so hopefully we'll,
I suppose I should take this call.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling.
Don.
I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please...
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling
What?
because I need your help.
I went through so much stuff.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next.
Oh,
After Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I
followed.
came back to my apartment building.
Apartment.
Newfangled security system has
Fangled.
me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Oh yeah.
Can you go somewhere
Yeah, we
else?
got all of the
Home with the
security
safety
info last time, so
Please. The front gate requires an entry code
be
to
a
open.
snap.
I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New
New World.
Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night.
shit. Let's say the shit word on air.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any...
Oh, is that our roller skating friend from earlier?
It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's your neighbor's name?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember?
Yeah,
Please,
well,
I need
this is
to
why
get
you should
in.
be a good neighbor. What's your security system's name?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the
Yes,
box that
Starline.
says
Cool.
Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
6-dig.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
What do you think about that pig?
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who.
She better not be using the
But to help
security to get
someone.
in to murder someone, because that would be lame.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments,
The friendship.
and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
On these things. That's the map. I could have sworn I got the info. Not pick up that stuff. I could have sworn I did. Well, at the very least, I remember where I put it downstairs. So. Boop. And flop. Here it is, in a nice little pile.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident.
And
The system's not even installed at Woodside.
the medical report. Police report. Let's see. So it wasn't delivered. Also, we are in Colorado. Let's see. So, I do remember there was... Didn't you see that? I could have sworn there was a piece of paper that showed you how to install things. Let's go back into my favorite place ever and see if I can find it. That's just a pick. Don't need that. I wasted so much time back here last time. So sorry. Here we go.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Okay, yeah, so it's 715914. Alright, let me just read this one more time to make sure I'm not... when entering codes and commands, sequential key pressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds. If they elapse, the entry will be aborted and they have to restart. Make a mistake, stop, and then press star and start over. Okay, so that's pretty easy, all things considered. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so last time we learned that she was the nurse who was being all sketchy like, and during the autopsy was like, oh yeah, no, he didn't get hurt at all. He was just like drunk and drowned all by himself. And then the doctor was like, bruh, cover that up. Found out that our lovely maintenance man, who was sketch AF, was actually trying to help. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll put you right here. Because that is tiny type, and I want to make sure to not screw this up. 715914 is our code. And then SOD. Okay. I'm gonna put that right here, and I'm gonna do a save. Just in case.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Us, baby.
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call?
Yeah, we should.
Is that
call Roller
crazy?
Ricky.
I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off.
So, real quick, I think a way that we can alert him if they are neighbors is to do an alarm test for her, which would put off all of her alarms.
When you're ready, shut the music
and then we
off.
can deactivate it and then do the entry. Maybe? Mayhaps? I think.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Done.
Might be an
Are you
idiot,
there?
though.
This is Forrest Nash.
I have
from
absolutely murdered 2 people.
189.16,
So.
The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
I mean, it should just be the entry code, right?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
That B word.
Forrest, what did we do?
Oh, hey, we're alone. Yeah, I thought she was gonna go in there to verbalize it. That's not how I put that.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000.
See, that's what I get for trusting
Know who was on there?
sus peeps.
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Is that crazy?
That might be a good idea.
I know he's not gonna
Okay,
answer,
one
but
moment.
I want to call him
I got
anyway.
the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super
Yeah.
weird.
Just put me through to Don.
You
I'll
go after Roller
take care
Ricky.
of this one way or another.
Pay
Okay,
the price.
if you say so.
He is a sweet little baby with
When
an
you're
even
ready,
sweeter
shut the
doggo.
music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
And just in case things go south, I'm gonna go ahead and put it there so we don't have to do the call again.
Don, are you there? This is
All right,
Forrest
Don.
Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
It got Dawn.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
You
Is she?
terrible person.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody
Hell
disrespects
yeah.
the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Calling
Thank
the
God.
police.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle.
Hmm.
I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
my best friend, you know?
You're my
Right.
best friend.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever
yeah.
you want, forever.
Good
That's
ending.
a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
I want to go skating
Got
with
it.
Peggy and
Talk to you
Ricky
soon.
and Matt.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Here's some music while I save the game. I'm gonna do save 3. And you know what? Let's do... Man, what was the song that she wanted us to play? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Screw her. trying to hurt our dear
So,
boy,
the
Ricky.
whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't believe
I
it.
know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me out there.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Well, oh, man, this is the drawback of me playing this game over an elongated period of time. Didn't Peggy originally throw it out
When you're ready,
because
shut the music off.
someone in the studio was playing it a bunch and was annoying her? And I think she said, well, doesn't matter.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
So,
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
what I was gonna say is, I was like, oh man, she could have been the person in here that was like messing with Peggy, but that can't be right because like
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button.
like the
and
other
take
alternative
call.
to that would be that she has something in the record if she wanted the record was the correct answer. But either way, she would have to be someone in the studio. So yeah, interesting.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Not Casey
I'm at
left.
25 Nancy Drive.
25
My
Nancy
best
Drive.
friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Hell yeah, is he breathing?
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help.
Ooh.
Please.
Should have told
Take a
him to
breath.
not get
We
stabbed.
went out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
The rest.
He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person,
Interesting.
and they just stabbed him.
Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all
Whistling,
I know.
man.
Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Where's he hurt?
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the
That's not what I
stomach.
meant. I meant like
And then
location
stabbed him again in
wise.
his leg when he was on the ground, and it's...
Fine.
Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
Leave it in.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Jason
We'll be
Parker.
right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna switch to line C.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
He doesn't have to do that every time.
We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
Yeah, you have a car.
but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen. You're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
Alright, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top.
From the
If
top.
he's bleeding out,
it-
then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yep.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in
Leave it
him,
in him.
don't take it out.
Yep.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Okay. Yeah, so far we keep them comfortable, stem the bleeding, lay them down, put pressure on the wound. When the bleeding slows, we put a clean cloth over the affected area. Got it?
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest.
Yeah, I should be able to do
Casey's
that.
still on line 1.
Alright, so from the top, we keep them comfortable, stem the bleeding, lay them down, put pressure on the wound. Once the wound slows down, we put a clean cloth on top of the bleeding. We don't remove the knife, we secure it if possible, because that is stopping the blood. If they have lost a lot of blood, they're going to go into shock. And so if that happens and they're bleeding through the bandage, don't remove it. We put another bandage on top, elevate the part that is stabbed if at all possible, keep them warm and calm. I feel pretty comfortable with that, but not comfortable enough to not save. Let's go.
Oh, Forrest, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. How you holding
Hi,
up?
Casey. I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help!
Yeah.
I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Leave that
It's gotta
shit.
be
in.
hell. Should I pull it out?
Do not touch
No,
the knife.
don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
bleeding.
yeah.
His stomach is worse, though.
Okay, so secure the
I
knife.
think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got
Yeah,
my
depending on where he
jacket.
got stabbed in the leg, it's probably not that bad. Ooh. Don't use the cleaning rags because we need that to put on the wound. I would say use the jacket. Secure it.
Sorry about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Oh,
Forrest,
we
can
got
I have a
lots to do.
word?
What's up?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What do you want, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's gotta get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in
Great.
Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Yep.
Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Nope, I want
Peggy,
to.
what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them.
I forgot we
You
were
put them in a computer and
the
they do
past.
something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
So
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
save one. So if the future is floppy, does that mean that we don't even really need to worry about the save? Because we put everything onto his computer. Also, where the hell is Reggie's office? Here we go. I'm in. Who wants to believe? Who wants to believe? Okay. Oh, okay. So Reggie did the first aid. That's helpful. I'm just gonna write that. Whoa. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a hold of Reggie, but cool. Let's see. So he keeps weird notes everywhere. Inciting. Put that there. 5 if you were reading this. Taste of Mexico, soda nachos, chalupa burritos, also. That is super helpful. What's this? Acts Forever, need to write pitch document, good title, bring back original protagonist. Cool.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
A very important date is the code. Or 1810-85. Oh.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Let's see. What else would be an important date? He's really into aliens. If I weren't aliens. Let's see. Onto this. Very important date. Wouldn't be him doing this, but let me try 1308. Okay. Is there any info on his... Oh, in the floppy disk. Oh, what's this? Gimme. I cannot pick this up. Oh. There we go. Lobby in.
Could this be it?
Silver Killer kills better. It's pretty crazy. It takes place on 1107. Do not partner with Constance, though.
Nice!
What the hell? Okay. Let's put that there. Go away. Boop. The actual hell was that? John Hedges, he's a news reader. He didn't do the first aid training. He was a war medic. Oh. Okay. So he's actually probably one of the better people. If he didn't pay attention super close, but has stuff at home he could use. I'll put you over here. The desk is actually going to be for people who might be able to help us.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this.
Yeah, we do.
We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
So it's kind of sad that he lives in an apartment. I can't believe I actually got to leave Forest. Yeah. Cute. Actually, because I did not pay attention very well, I did not get Homeboy's phone number. Okay. So, let me get a new notepad, actually. John Hedges. Combat medic. And has, what's it called? Med equipment. Peggy's probably gonna remember this phone number, but just in case. 542-0735. Cool. Put you right there. Then let's see. I want to see Peg.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Also, hey, we've got Peggy's phone number. Just put that over here. Karen Lawson stepped up her duties. Cool. So she, I'm gonna write her number even though she didn't go. Karen Lawson, 542-1408. No med training. Man, I actually just finished my schoolwork for the week. I've been taking notes all day. But what is more notes? Anything but a chance to practice repetitionship. Bradley Carter, let me go ahead and write him, because I don't know if I'll need that in the future. 542-4298. Food critic. Ooh, Bradley and Barbara. Ooh. They missed most of the first aid session. Cool. So Brad and Barbara probably don't want to use. Let's see what Miss Albright has. Oh. Barbara Albright, her phone number. Barb 542-890. Cool. She got another cat. Nice. She has 5. That's nice. I like that Freddy writes down the names of her cats. Or I'm sorry, Reggie, not Freddy. Cool. Alright, I think that's it. And then, just in case... we have Freddy's phone number? Or, sorry, Reggie. Whatever. That should be all I need. Wait! Before I leave, is there a hidden vinyl? I guess I didn't check these. I'm surprised there's not a vinyl in here. Okay. Well. E for Peggy. Uh, uh, my God. Oh, there's probably another PA thing down there, like there was last time, where I have to call Peggy. Really don't like that thing. Oh, here it is.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
All right, he's going into
God,
shock.
it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
To elevate his wound.
Casey, I need you to prop Jason up. We need to raise his wounds.
Both of his wounds? You want me to fold him up like an accordion? Did the nurse really tell you that?
That doesn't sound right. Forrest, we really need to
What?
be careful. If we get anything wrong now, then... I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Bruh.
Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages.
That's fine.
Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Let's put an additional one on.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We are going to go with Mr. Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The
whistling man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
What?
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Damn, that was really intense. Shit, I hope he lives. The only thing that we could have done better, I guess, is like elevate his leg, but I don't know. I guess that was on me for saying elevate both wounds. So let's see. Our first save was when we were going to get Reggie, and then the third was before we were going to get Reggie. Should be fine.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger.
I'm really stressed
Their
out.
single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned. I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds.
Also cool. Just got an achievement for playing all of the
I hope
records.
this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
You know, it's like just a
We'll
game.
see you soon,
but, like,
Leslie.
this is super intense. I don't know.
It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I think I'm super anxious about all this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am
I
right.
really need to do a
Trust
playthrough off
me.
stream where I actually
Anyway,
save
we
everything.
should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up.
Oh, don't
It's
say
almost
that.
over. But for now,
Don't say that.
let's bring in our next caller.
Alright, that was an autosave. I don't think we said anything that really changed much from this last thing. Do that.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter.
Ah,
He'll be
fuck yeah.
fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much.
We
If
did
you
it!
hadn't been there, then... God, I
Yeah.
don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason! We meet at last!
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg. But John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on
Her
air?
name was.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement.
Oh shit.
Picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point!
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
All right. So, at the very beginning of all this, it gave us a button for running. I have noticed that we have not used that button this entire game. So, not excited for that. Alright, generator, big red button.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
This is much harder to see in the dark. Oh. I hear someone
That
open the
must
door.
be it. Boom! We've got power.
Yep. Oh no.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy. Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Run button.
What the hell?
Swear to God, if Peggy is hurt. No!
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. A call. What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did get me then, Forrest.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
All right, let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and... You
crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest, I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing.
Oh, that actress.
I'm crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell?
Yep.
George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night.
Let's actually save the game.
How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him again, Marie.
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party is coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. thought, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver.
Dead name Roller Ricky.
I helped him off the bottle, you know? Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke.
Also, in case you haven't noticed, just a quick aside to ruin this tense moment. Teddy's voice actor is clearly the same dude who does Pawnee's Pizza, and like you can super hear the Pawnee's accent.
If he'd had any brains, guys.
On these beats.
You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my...
Brent's death isn't a blip, bro.
George was a blip?
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was
trip me
in on
for
it,
it.
Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble.
She shouldn't have lied.
I saw.
So.
I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford.
Oh, well, maybe she
played
did have
along
a
with the
her
gallows to
backstory
save
that
her
we didn't
sister's life
see.
and her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part.
Lying is
I tried
bad.
everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea.
Kinda do.
Never should have started.
Stop hitting him, he's already dead.
He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest! You idiot!
You're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters. Yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where?
oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me!
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
Peggy!
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze, Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night, too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
We can save. This.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad. But
No.
we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Let me
Hey,
out.
Officer! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
Oh, look, it's Forrest. Oh, it's Peggy. Oh, it's Tammy. Hot Dave.
Officer Trout, come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Where the hell am I? Oh, this song slaps. I love this. So I don't want to spoil what's probably about to happen, but it looks like Marie is going to get away, which is kind of lame. I wonder if that's different if you like save everyone. I'm not going to play this a second time on stream but I'm definitely gonna play it again on my own just to see the different endings. So I would recommend you guys play it. Or if you're not feeling it yourself, you should definitely recommend this to any friends that you know, because this is cool. I really like pretty much everything about this. I should have saved Scummed a little bit in the beginning, but whatever. We got there at the end. Oh boy.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Oh no, is she gonna jump? I guess if she dies, you could set up a sequel with her son. I kind of feel like a sequel to this would be a little lame, though.
Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
Just because, like, the story is, like, so just good. Kind of open and shut. Like, there really aren't any loose ends. But, like, a different story would be kind of cool.
Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
Josh Crowley is Forrest Nash.
No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
That's romantic in a sad way, I guess.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
I mean, she couldn't find him until morning. Oh, bruh, it's Roller Ricky. I wonder if these are just like devs or the voice actors. So I absolutely ship Peggy and Forrest. Shout out to the usability testers. Oh, that was it. Well, damn. That was really good. Yeah, I super recommend it. Thanks for watching along with me. I know that there are some sort of slow parts towards the end there, so sorry about that. But yeah, I don't really even know if I have anything else to say. That was a pretty clean ending. Cool. I'm gonna look at the devs for this game since I liked this so much and see if they've released anything else. I went into this pretty blind, like I didn't know anything about it or the devs or anything. So if they have any other games, even if they're not like similar to this, I was highly impressed. So I might look into some other stuff they made and maybe stream that in the future. But I think I will call that there for the day. Thank you so much for joining me on this. And thanks for listening to K-Fam with Forrest Nash. I'll see you soon on the next stream. Bye. Yo, Gaben.